first semester experience video, but also kind of like a tip video as well for those that are interested to come into Tuskegee or college period, because they're all basically the same, just different names. So let's jump right into it. I broke them all up into about 4 categories. First is admissions, then academic, social/campus life, and miscellaneous, because I couldn't think of where all these other stuff will go. So I'm gonna go off of my experiences, of course, and then I'm also give y'all some tips specifically about Tuskegee, but you know, any college really, because they're about the same. And if y'all wondering why I'm like looking down, I have like my notes up so I wouldn't forget anything. First, admission. My admission process was very complicated, and I would give them like a 5 out of 10 because it was horrible. It was really horrible though. Okay, so the application is very easy. It's online. I think it's like a $25 application fee, but I didn't even get a award letter or a actual acceptance letter until like after like I graduated, really. Yeah, I had already graduated, and that's when I got my acceptance letter, which is like way too late, honestly, for anybody. So if you are applying, I need you to apply right now. Like, as soon as you watch this video, go apply right now. If you do not start early, Tuskegee will take their precious time, and it left me literally with a week and a half left to figure out what I needed to come up with to pay the rest of my tuition. I got a scholarship, thank the heavens, because without it I wouldn't even be at Tuskegee. So honestly, with applying, please apply early, because their scholarships run out so quickly. Please apply early, because yeah, they'll be like, they don't have no money, and that sucks, especially if you know you got the grades for it. So once you finish with the application, you wait. Well, don't wait, because I didn't wait. I kept calling until somebody answered the phone and said, I need to know if I was accepted, because mine didn't come till late. I don't know if it was the mailing system or what. Yeah, so call them and ask if you're like accepted. They normally send out acceptance letters around this time, but if you're doing like a late application, it's gonna be around like May. So like, just keep calling, you know, to see if your application has been received, and also if you're accepted or not. This is like tips and not even my experience. Whatever. Housing. My experience, my housing process was pretty easy. It was like, I think we had to pay $500 to like secure our place. And I stay in Douglas Hall. I like Douglas. I stay on the first floor. It's nice. It could be better, but it's a nice dorm, I would say. I know a lot of people worry about community showers. It is a community shower in Douglas for the girls, freshman girls. It's really not a big deal. Like, you will get into a routine, you know, just pretty much everybody's schedule. Like, okay, it's probably going to be people around 8, 9 o'clock trying to take a shower, so I need to go earlier or later or whatever. You know, you'll work around it and you will eventually master it, because I did. You know, it's really not difficult. So with housing, just make sure your deposit for it, and also your what dorm you want. There are a lot of dorms. I'm trying to think of the freshman girl dorms. I know it's Douglas, White. I don't think White is a freshman, but I know freshmen that do stay there. Young, Sage, and James. James is a co-ed, so it's the only co-ed dorm we have. Yeah, but that was the inside joke. I think that's it for girl freshmen. For boys, there's Bethune, Banneker, Rock, Tantum. Yeah. Oh, I'm missing like a whole bunch of them. Okay, well, anyways, I'm gonna put them down in the description box, so don't judge me, because I don't know them all. I just know where I stay. But freshman dorms, they have them online. You can look and see. But I recommend for girls, if you have a nice GPA, White or Harvey, that's a good one, but that's not freshman, I don't think. White or Douglas. Douglas is a really good dorm as well. I know a lot of people also worry about roommate assignments. I really had a great experience with my roommate assignment. Like, I did a random, so I filled out like a little quiz, I guess, like, and I was paired up with my roommate. We have a great relationship. I know some roommates that don't like each other, but I don't go through that. Me and my roommate, we have set rules and we just follow them, you know what I'm saying? So we get along pretty great. I mean, your roommate assignment is, if you do random, just fill out the quiz very like truthfully and how you would actually like stuff to be, because if not, if you just play around with it, then you're gonna get somebody that you probably wouldn't even like. Okay, and with the financial department, basically our tuition is about $30,000 a year, so about $15,000 a semester. That's if it's the same when you apply. So really, if you're coming to Tuskegee, really apply for a lot of scholarships. They give out scholarships, but you have to get those very early because it runs out quickly. So yeah, that's that. But after you're financially cleared and you know you got all your applications in and all your transcripts in, your SAT scores in, you're good. So for admissions process, I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10 because I had a little trouble at the beginning, but after I moved in, it was great, you know what I'm saying? Okay, next we're going to talk about academics because this is why you come, you know? So with academics, we have a wide range for academics, like a lot of majors, but I know specifically that we're known for our engineering department and also like our nursing program and our computer science, obviously. That's why I'm here. But I feel like our academic department, I mean our academics as a whole at Tuskegee is very fast-paced and very I can't think of the word to describe it, but it's very something. If you're in like the engineering or the computer science or nursing program and like those, and even animal science, I think that I know of, they are very like challenging, so you have to stay on your work, and it's also very fast-paced. I know people that go to school that's a freshman as well and are studying computer science, and they're just now getting into what I've done already in first semester. So as far as academics, I give it like a 9 out of 10. The teaching I experienced through Tuskegee already has been a great journey so far. Class sizes are about like average high school kind of class size. I don't know, I kind of went to private school a lot, so they were very small, but our class sizes are very small since it is a private school. It's like maybe the ratio is like 1 to 20 at most, but by the middle of the semester it'll be like 10 people really. So our class size is pretty small. Advantage to that is you get a personal connection with your professor. They know us because it's not that many of us to like kind of try to remember. So it's not like the typical what you see on TV type of deal. It's really personal as far as class size and the professors. And grades, all schools I believe uses Blackboard, which everything will be on Blackboard. So I suggest you now like look on YouTube and see what Blackboard is. It's basically like your assignments we post on there, and you submit your assignments through there and you get a grade through there, and Blackboard basically tells you everything. So download the Blackboard app when you go to college, download it so you know when your assignments are due, when you need to have them in and all that, so you can stay on top of your grades. Now on to the next topic is campus/social life. We have a lot of organizations on campus like the choir, cheerleading, the band, literal dancers, football, basketball, tennis. I don't know if they have a golf team, but they have golf as a PE. Even if you don't know what you would like to do at Tuskegee, there are plenty of organizations to get into. We also have Greek Life, of course. We have other like organizations and like clubs, I guess you call them. Like I'm also involved with YBAM, which is Young Black Artist Movement, and also it's like Why Black Art Matters as well. So like we do poetry, music, like all the artsy stuff. There's like there's state clubs, so I'm in the North Carolina club. There's like, I think we have a state club for like every state, really, like, to be honest, because it's like somebody from everywhere. We have a lot of clubs, so there's no reason you should be in your dorm all day long doing nothing. Like, I'm not a social butterfly, but I'm not socially awkward either, so you will find somewhere to fit in. Like, there will be some organization or some group that you would love to do. It is awesome. Our campus life is amazing. Like, and it's great people. Like, people that come to Tuskegee really have a family-oriented feel already. So once you get here, it's nothing but to jump into that field, because that's how everybody is. I don't know you, but if you go to Tuskegee, you my brother, you my sister. We family, like, really, because we all go through Tuskegee struggle together. Like, really, that's how it is. Literally, it's definitely a lot to do on campus. You will find something that you like. We even have a Bible study. Like, it's great. It's really good. Like, you will find something, and even if you don't, you can create organizations, and then, you know, like, have a petition, people to sign who would like to do it and stuff like that, and they really work with you about that type of stuff. You get involved. You have to, because what is the point of coming to college if you're not going to be involved with anything? It's really no point. Also, with campus life, we do have parties, because we turn up as well, but I feel like Tuskegee has its own balance between partying and actually studying, but you also have to find your own personal balance. You don't need to go out every single weekend. You know, some weekends you need to study, you know what I'm saying? We have parties, we turn up, you know. Homecoming week was awesome, you know. But we also buckle down on our work as well. So make sure you stay focused if you do decide to come to Tuskegee or college period. Just stay focused, man, because it does get distracting, because you can focus more on your campus life more than your academics, and it will show with your grades and your GPA, which you don't want because you pay for it. Okay, that was a little truth right there. Okay, now on to our last category, which is miscellaneous. And I'm sorry, this video might be a little long, but miscellaneous. So I know some people were asking me about food, and I'm gonna be really honest, food is nasty. After maybe like the 3rd week, it gets boring, because we have the same food over. Like I be wanting like Tuskegee to switch it up. Like homecoming week, that's when they have good food, or like if somebody's coming, they be having good food. But if it's just like a regular day, the food be kind of like pizza, like it be the same stuff every day, kind of. Except Wednesdays and Fridays, so fried chicken Wednesday and fried fish Fridays. It's pretty good food then. But food, yeah, it can get aggravating. But we also have on campus, we have a Austin Grill. Austin's. I think that's what it's called. Austin's. And kicking chicken. So you always get some chicken. And on your cards that you would get when you come here, you will have points. So that comes with your the meal plan. And they normally give freshmen, I think, 100 points, and then you get 3 swipes a day or something like that. But that's like the standard for everybody. But that's all included with your admissions and your applications and all that. The food gets pretty nasty, but you know, you live with it. You get used to it, like everything else. We have an ice cream bar, dessert bar, sandwiches for lunch. But yeah, they don't really switch it up. It's not like a lot of different things every day. Also with food, freshman 15 is real, but it's not as real, if that makes sense. Because I did gain some pounds, but I lost it within like the same week, because our campus is very hilly, so you walk everywhere, especially if you don't have a car. So if you have a car, then freshman 15 may be real for you. But like me, I didn't have my car, so I didn't really gain any weight. I lost weight actually, because I was walking everywhere. With that, the location is something I didn't know about, which I wish I had known. I wish I had known. We are in the middle, literally the middle of nowhere, like nowhere. Like you have to go all the way to Auburn, which is the next city. It's like 30 minutes away to like find like restaurants and Walmart, even the hospital. Yeah, So keep that in mind if you're coming to Tuskegee, because I didn't know that, and that really kind of hurt my soul that we don't have a hospital in Tuskegee. So yeah, don't get hurt, literally. But we don't have much in Tuskegee, so you have to go to Auburn. So it's good to have a car down here. Just try to walk to class at least, so you won't gain freshman 15. In Tuskegee, we have a McDonald's, what is it called? American Deli, and I think like a Dollar General, Piggly Wiggly, like little stuff like that. But we don't have any major stores, so you have to go to the next city to go. That's about it. And this video is probably pretty long. But yeah, this was kind of more of a tip video than it was my experience. But overall, I had a great first semester. My grades I was pleased. I could have done better, but for my first semester, I did good, you know. I kept it up, had a 3.56 GPA, so it was, you know, I balanced, and I can do better though. But I enjoyed it. This has definitely been a experience, and Tuskegee's experience is one of the best experience on the planet, really. So with Tuskegee as a whole, we are a bomb school. So guys, if you are planning to come to Tuskegee, be prepared for a unique journey. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I will be setting up a GroupMe for those who are interested in coming to Tuskegee and have really specific questions. So remember to subscribe, and then DM me on Instagram or anything I post in the description box, and hit me up if you want to be included. Yeah.